The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you know who I am. I'm Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest man in Fragcom, aka the shill-free man in Fragcom. I pay for everything I review and always give you my honest opinion, unbiased. Thank you for tuning in, and if you are new to my channel, man, what are you waiting for? Hit the like and subscribe. Join this Fatboy family. This is a place of positivity, of energy, and I always bring it. Alright, want to sample these bad boys we're about to double dip review? Go on over to fatboyfragrance.com. Link is below. You can sample it. I'm sure there's some kind of deal we got going on. Check it out. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer's always right. Let's go. All up in this double dip review on these two Nishanes. Cannot wait. And let's do it, baby. And you know how we do it. No edits. No do-overs. I just do one take. And one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Alright, we are back, and the fragrances that we are discussing today are none other than Nishane's 10th anniversaries, Wulong X, and Wulong X, or Cha, however you want to say it. I'll be doing these separate. I own the originals of both of these, so I can tell you the differences between them. So we're going to start off with Wulong X first. This one right here is a stunning fragrance. When the original came out, one of my favorite Nishanes. You got the beautiful note of fig in there. It's a uplifting, bright fragrance that kind of reminds me a little bit of Silver Mount Water, but a lot more natural, not synthetic as Silver Mount Water smells. This one is gorgeous as far as that goes. Here's a good look at the bottles when you compare them. The biggest difference is going to be that gold seal, the X, beautiful, stunning bottle, same bottom, and you got your information on the bottom. The boxes are pretty much the same. I'm not going to show the boxes off. So let's go ahead and pull up the notes on each of them. And then I'll spray this one on my skin right here, and then I'll spray it here also, the other one, so we kind of can compare them. But first, let's check out the notes on this bad boy, and we'll go like that. We'll start off with Wulong X, and in this one we have the notes of bergamot. You've got bergamot, yuzu, some kind of flower called Lisi Kubera. I don't know how to say it. Mandarin orange. Now, to be totally honest, the same notes in the original are in the same that are in the X. But here's where the change comes: magnolia in the middle, green tea and thyme. So that's the big difference in this one. Whereas the old school one has just has tea, but it's oolong tea and nutmeg. So it's a little bit different kind of tea. The note of tea is a little bit different, and the bottom is still fig and musk on both of those. So, biggest difference between these as far as note comparison goes, the magnolia and the thyme, and green tea instead of oolong tea. There's a difference between those two. I really don't know. I can just tell you by smell, they do smell different. So let's go ahead and spray them both, because I feel like I'm going to review this one fully, but I also want to let you know what is the main difference between these, in case you haven't picked neither of them up yet and you don't know which one to get. Alright, so let's go ahead and spray this one on the skin. In the air first. Oh man, what a beautiful smell in the air. What a beautiful, gorgeous, I mean stunner. This one smells so good in the air. It's unbelievable. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and spray this one in the air. Oh man, beautiful, stunning fragrance. You pick up on the tea note and both of these fragrances very easily. This one has more of a, it's so funny, it's more of a greenish herbal vibe when you smell it. Not as vibrant, not as floral. And I think the magnolia is one of the biggest differences in these fragrances. Now, When you first spray this one, you are going to pick up on the tea note, and it's gorgeously done. This, on the Annie one, the fig note is more prominent, and the floral component of Magnolia is way more prominent. So you get a fig floral green tea vibe in the opening that is a stunning, and I mean stunning fragrance. This one also has more of a smoky vibe because I don't really know why, but I got this smoky effect when I wore this one. Give me 1 second. I want to turn one light off. I forgot I had this on. We don't do edits, baby. I was in the middle of doing things, and I was doing orders. We do not need that light on. There we go. A lot easier, a lot better now. All right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'll get my stuff together. Saw this big bright light, and it was driving me crazy. We don't do edits here. So, you're going to pick up on the green tea. Beautifully done. Probably the best tea note in fragrances, hands down. It's done so well. I've smelled a lot of tea notes, and this one just kills it out of the park. Oh, beautiful. And I mean beautiful. So you got that tea note, the magnolia, the gorgeous fig note in there, and the musky dry down that kind of gives it a little smoky effect for me. So this fragrance comes off as a green, kind of smoky, herbal, little bit of herbal, fig, kind of fruity vibe that works, and it's beautiful. As I wore this fragrance, it continued to get less sweet and less fig-like and more of a herbal kind of green tea smoky vibe towards the middle and dry down. Beautifully done. Amazing. Now as I compare these two, I can tell you right now the biggest difference is going to be the green tea and instead of the oolong tea. There's definitely a different vibe on that. This one jumps off your skin a lot more and tended to project more than the original. All right, so let's find out if this one, Wulong X, is better than Wulong Sha, and if it gets my full seal approval. All right, performance. I gotta tell you what, this one's okay on performing, not bad. I mean, I got 5-6 hours of this bad boy. I'll take that all day. These are super expensive. You're looking at anywhere from $230 for this one to about $175 for this one, and the 3.4 ounce. They get kind of expensive. So performance was not really a strong suit, but on this one, we're talking easy 8 hours. Easy one spray workday. People will smell you and you will smell it all day. No problem. So Wulong X, definitely check the box performance. Definitely outperforms the old one. Okay, first impressions in the air, they both are stunners. But I gotta tell you, Wulong X, because of that magnolia floral component in there, it just blows it out of the water. Gives it a more softer, more vibrant opening than this one. This one's kind of, when you look back at this one, you're gonna say, ah, it's kind of basic. This one is not basic. It's beautiful in the opening. All right, so full check a box on that one too. Third box, does the wifey like it? Absolutely. She loved this one. It's a stunner. And I don't know if I got a compliment wearing it. No, I didn't really get any compliments wearing this one, but I feel like this is a compliment getter. So we're going to check that box too for the compliment factor. Final box, how much do I recommend it? Before I do that, when should you wear this fragrance? Is it a summertime fragrance? Yes. Springtime? Yes. Fall? Yes. Those are your 3 seasons you could be comfortable wearing this, but I could see this kind of being worn year round too. Is it a dress up, dress down fragrance? You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It's a formal, informal. If you need to wear it on the first date, you're okay. It's very easy to wear. It's super nice to wear to work. You're definitely going to be a fragrance that's going to be enjoyed by people when they smell you. So finally, the last box. How much do I recommend it? It gets my full seal approval, baby. 100% blind bottle worthy, no doubt. But if you want to sample it, you can sample FatBoyFragrance.com. Now remember, they also make a smaller size in this. That's about $70 less than the bigger bottle. But you know your boy, I gotta get the big one. I bought mine at Vemba. It's not available anymore, but you just keep looking on Vemba.com. It shows up all the time. Great deals there too. Or Fragrance by Canada, you can get it there too. All right, let's move on now. 100% approval from me. Let's move on to Nishane X and compare it to Nishane Annie, the original one. Okay, so quick side story on Nishane Annie. This was a fragrance, was the only compliment I ever got during that heavy stage of, you know, the whole C thing. You know, we were all sick. Everybody was wearing masks, so nobody really could smell you. But man, I went to the store one day, and they could smell me wearing this bad boy, and they loved it. I remember, I'll never forget that compliment, because it was a downtime. People were losing their sense of smell. I had just got mine back, and I had worn Nishane, and I got a compliment, and I thought that was really cool. So, why did I get Nishane? I give total credit to Cubano. He was the one that really turned me on to this fragrance. This is my third bottle of it. I've had 2 3.4 ounces and one of the smaller bottles. This will retail for around, I mean, when you get it on sale, I mean, on discounts, maybe 150, 175, sometimes even a little cheaper if you get the smaller one. All right, Nishane X, though, is the 10th anniversary of it, and there it is. Comparing the bottles, just like the other ones, the biggest difference is going to be that gold label with the X on there, which I really think is kind of cool. And so far, I have been impressed with the first one. This whole revisiting old fragrances from niche houses doesn't seem like a money grab so far for me, with Reflection 45 being really solid. So let's go ahead and pull up the notes on Nishane X and on Ani, and we'll compare them, and we'll see what the main note differences are. Alright, so in Nishane X, the notes go like this. We have lemon, bergamot, melon, ginger, cardamom, water notes, and pink pepper in the opening, okay? Now, on the original one, you had bergamot, ginger, pepper, and green notes. What that vibe gave you was this orange kind of like vanilla vibe you got from it. The star of the original one was always, to me, the vanilla. The vanilla was the star with that kind of orange kind of vibe in there too. It was really nice. Whereas the original, as the new one, they give us more of an aquatic kind of citrus, light, airy vibe. And also the fact that cardamom is up in the top instead of in the middle is pretty good too. And the melon is a really cool note to add to this to give it a little more of a tartness. Then in the middle you have cardamom, black currant, and Turkish rose. Basically the same. I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. Hold on. In the middle you have green apple, another different note. Black currant is the same as the old one. Patchouli is new too, so is sage. No, patchouli is actually on both of them, excuse me. Rose, lavender. In the old one you had just cardamom, black currant, and Turkish rose. A different kind of rose, I'm guessing, in the middle. Bottom, they both still rock the vanilla and the sandalwood. Biggest difference is there's no benzoin. And instead of benzoin, they have cashmere wood on this one instead of benzoin like the old one. What you're going to see, the standout notes on these are going to be the melon, that citrus kind of aquatic vibe in the opening, and then the cardamom also. But the way they have positioned the patchouli, it kind of gives it a new feel. Now this one was the one I thought was the most different, but in a great, oh, there went the cap. I knew it was kind of shaking on there. I think I had lost the inside of the cap, so it came off. I'm not going to go looking for it, baby. No edits. So again, let's go ahead and spray these. We'll compare them, and I'll see which one's better. And we'll see if it gets my full seal approval, and we'll get out of here. I've been doing a lot of videos lately, and I still haven't got my voice back. It is nuts how I can't get rid of this crud. All right, so we got that one in there. Oh, man. Still has the beautiful opening with the vanilla and the citrus notes, but it feels more fresh, more airy, more light. All right, let's put it in the skin on this one. All right away, this one, the old one smells a little more harsh. This one is more appealing in the opening, no doubt. On the skin, definitely can tell a difference. You can just tell a difference. I feel like this is the better version because I feel like they righted their wrongs on the original one to this one. This is not just an extract or something they added some more little things. This is almost a reformulation of it, in my opinion, where they've changed it a good bit, but in a good way. We know mostly a lot of reformulations are a dud. And, you know, when they know it's a dud, they just call it a flanker sometimes when they do bad reformulations. This one is probably the true definition of a stunning reformulation. To the point where I'm just going to tell you right now, I would recommend you to buy Nishane X over Nishane. Before the simple fact that it has the same qualities as Nishane. But Nishane X is the same quality, but better presented to your nose, and with cooler notes in there that really work when you think they shouldn't. Oh, just beautiful, beautiful, stunning. All right, so on both of these, the vanilla is still a star of this fragrance. Still a beautiful vanilla fragrance. But I think the biggest difference is where the original is a vanilla kind of citrusy bergamot or orange vibe that kind of dissipates over time and gets harsher and rougher. This one stays beautiful, crisp, citrusy, light, airy, uplifting, but still with the heaviness of that vanilla, and it delivers. As I wore this fragrance to the day, it really just got better and better, and the opening is so enticing, but you gotta really appreciate the mid and the dry down on this fragrance. Beautifully done. Whereas vanilla is prominent throughout the fragrance, you do pick up on notes that you didn't pick up on the original because you just felt like it was a vanilla orange kind of fragrance, and that's what it was. But it was done so well and well received that people were just loving it regardless. But in reality, if we look back at Nishane, the original one, it was a good fragrance, but not a great fragrance in my opinion. And I've given it high praise, but after getting Nishane X, I gotta say, it's just a better done product, a right reformulation. All right, so let's find out. This one gets my full seal approval. You're probably gonna know the answer to this one. But let's check the other things that matter. First impressions, when you first spray it, is it enticing? Is it beautiful? Absolutely, check that box. I love the opening of this fragrance. Oh, God, it smells so good. All right, so second box. Performance. Check the box. Another stunning performer. Ani was not bad. It was 6-7 hours already. This is the all-day wear. Again, another all-day wear by Nishane. It's a parfum extract. Eau de parfum. So it performs. You could definitely see the oil on my hand. It's definitely prominent, more prominent than the one through here. So it definitely amped up the oils. It's definitely a little heavier, so it lasts longer, but the components on it make it a light, airy feeling, smell when you smell it. All right, third box, does the wifey like it? Absolutely. She wasn't really into Ani, but she's really into this one. People who don't like Ani are going to love this one, in my opinion. Okay, final box. Before I get to that, when should you wear this, and what kind of season should you wear it in? Any season. This is a year-round fragrance. This is a signature scent fragrance for somebody. I'm telling you, this can be your next signature scent or your first one. Want to wow people? Wear this fragrance. The compliment factor is there. I forgot to tell you that. You will definitely get compliments from this. I got a compliment wearing it. My wife liked this, so we checked that box too. So formal, informal. I think this is more of a dress-up kind of fragrance, but you can wear it to work situations, no problem. If you're a construction worker, maybe not. Office environment, yes. Retail environment, yes. Okay. Final box. How much do I recommend Nishane X? And we'll get out of here. 100% approval, baby. 100. No doubt. Best reformulation ever. Period. All right, that's all the time I got. I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay well, baby. And if you smell good and you feel good, then it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.